Hello, everybody. It's March 20th, 2026. My name is Xander, and I'm here to solve some puzzles. So let's check out connections. Here we go. All right. Siren, an alarm, or an alarm and a timer. A siren and a muse. A fury. A fate. These are, I believe, Greek figures. Not specific, but types of figures. We have shake, rattle, and roll. I don't know about that. Luxury, or no, maybe chance and parking and boardwalk are on Monopoly boards. I think luxurious. I can't remember what the rest of it is, but these are like words on a Monopoly board. Let's see. If you noodle over something, if you concern yourself with something, maybe rattle it around in your head. It's getting a little tenuous there. What about carton? Carton of milk. You could have a milkshake. I'm not sure. I might try the Monopoly board one. Could this be anything else? And chance and fate kind of go together, but kind of like the other category more. So let's try this. Words on a Monopoly board. That's green. Okay, so fate, siren, fury, and muse. Okay. Alarm, timer. Yeah, I don't think that is anything. Roll, concern, noodle, rattle. I was thinking of these as like, like having a thought in your head. You rattle it around in your head. You noodle on it. You concern yourself with it. Those are all phrased very differently. And I don't know about roll. Roll is basically the same as rattle in that context. But I am in a bit of a hurry, so let's try this. No, not even one away. Okay. There's an egg timer, an egg carton, egg noodle, egg roll. Then we'd be left with rattle, alarm, shake, and concern. Oh yeah. Those are like verbs if it's like upsetting or it gets your attention or something. Like it rattles you, it alarms you, it concerns you, it shakes you. Okay, that's pretty good. So let's go with this as purple. And then, yeah, oh, egg blank. Okay, and then disturb. Okay, there we go. Very tricky. Yeah, I found it tricky. I don't know, very tricky, but I can see that. Okay, yeah, these were pretty obvious. That's the first one I saw, I think. A lot of people found this. That's pretty good. I think this one here was the second one I found, but it was pretty high up as well. Low for a green. Loud alerts, siren alarm, timer, and rattle. A lot of people put that in. It doesn't totally make sense to me. Like, it doesn't all fit together that well. Words on a Monopoly board, including roll. Yeah, you do roll the dice. And nobody made this mistake, and the AI was like, what? All right. That was the connections. Let's check the strands. Spring fever. All right. We have an X. What's going on way over here? Curly. Oh, these are probably actual descriptions of a spring. We have a helix here. And springs are curly. Okay, so then what would the spangram be? Like spiral? Well, here's spiral, but it's not the spangram. Um, so maybe just curl, because the rest of these are the ones I found so far are nouns. Curly's an adjective. So we have spiral, helix, curl. Oh, maybe it's curly Q. Is that how you spell that? Okay, and then what other words are there? I might just start putting these in. Q. All right, let's go ahead and put them in. Helix, spiral, curly Q, twist, and maybe it's just twist. No, twist and turn. There we go. Okay, coil. Yeah. Corkscrew. Yeah. And then what is this? Shouldn't be that. There we go. Gyre. Wasn't really familiar with that. Okay. That's the strands. Let's check the Wordle. Okay. Hasty. I'm only thinking of words that have an SH, like washy, but we don't have a Y. So what would it be? Basis? I feel like we've had that before. Yeah. Oh, Oasis. There we go. Yep, that narrowed it down. Oh, basic would have been a better guess, but well, I think basis was technically a better guess, but only in this specific case. But basic would have been better. All right, that's the Wordle. Let's check the pips. Today we have 2 Ians, 1 Rodolfo. Let's check the easy. Okay, 10. I think looks like it needs to be 2 5s and a 0. Oh, we have a 6 greater than 5 here. So if these are meant to be 5s, then the 3s go here. There we go. All right, that's the easy. Let's check the medium. Interesting. Okay, we need 2 doubles, 6s and 2s and 5s. Okay, we have a 6 here, so these will be 2s and 5s. So I think the 6 goes down. And then this can go up like that. The 2 can go here. 5 can go here. And we can do 2s here. 3 and 4, and then the 6 is there. All right, there we go. That's the medium. Let's check the hard. Okay, these are more pips, basically. We need a double here. I think that's the only one that we need. We have 2s, 0s, 3s, and 1s. I'll go over here. So do we have a 6 that goes into something that we have a double of? We have 0s and 2s, and then and 1s. So 6, 6, 0, 6, 1, or 6, 2. Here, let's see. We do need to make this 6, which maybe we could do like with this. This will get rid of our 1s. Oh, actually, let me look at this. Make a 6 with what? 6, 6, 5, and 6, 1. Is that the only option? I think it is. Okay, that's pretty good. What about this one? We could do 5, 4, and 5, 2. I mean, we could do this, but I don't know about that. I mean, maybe. We could just as easily put those here. Actually, no, I was going to say this was going to be 0s, 1s, or 2s here. This could also be basically that, but with 2s. This can't be 1s anymore because we used our 1 here, assuming this is correct, which I think it is actually. And the only way we could make this is like this now. We still have that 5, 2, and 5, 4 option. Oh yeah, this works. Here we go. Yep, there we go. That was the hard. Pretty fun one. There's, I think this is probably the first one to figure out. One thing I could have noticed right away is that with this one being 2s, if it were 2s, then it would be identical to this one. So you might as well just use that here. So anyway, yeah, there we go. That was the pips, and that was the daily games. Thank you for joining me. Hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time.